I'm embarrassed all the time. I think everything is so embarrassing.
It was like,
And
for
it
me,
really,
it
like,
was,
mostly applies in
I was very much of a quiet kid, so I didn't socialize with a lot of people. So
Like, I just want to quiet my mind and just like live instead of overthinking.
Holding on to the past and just by like letting it go, since it could really like haunt you by just ruining.
You are listening to Farewell, the Eulogy Project podcast.
Hi, I'm Dr. Scott Conti, and welcome to Farewell, the Eulogy podcast. I'm joined in the studio today by two humans who I think are amazing. Can you introduce yourselves?
Okay, my name is Reese, and I'm in 11th grade.
My name is Ciara. And that was so like, what? I'm sorry, I can't. It's triggering me.
It can hear you in the background.
Oh, you can still hear me?
It's okay, we'll edit it out. Just get back on the mic.
Yeah, my name is Ciara, and I'm also in 11th grade.
Fantastic. We're finishing the 11th grade year with this weird, I've been calling it a weird, somewhat strange, a very unique project where we're actually writing eulogies to parts of ourself who we want to say goodbye to, or we need to shed or get rid of. You know, we're all high school girls.
Didn't we like do this in 9th grade?
I don't think.
Yes, we did.
you?
Where you wrote a letter to our future self.
Oh,
Yeah, we
yeah.
did
You're going to
that.
get those back in 12th grade.
For real?
I wonder what you said. Do you even remember?
I do.
What
don't
did you
remember.
say?
I was like, nah, you're going to have to bleep it out. I was like, you're that bitch.
Period. Nah, I really don't remember what I said though.
I didn't say what you said, Ciara. Do you know what you're writing about? Do you know, like, this thing that's been plaguing you, this thing that maybe no longer serves you, this part of you you need to
Let go.
evolve out of? Do you know?
Yeah.
See? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Can you share it with our millions of listeners throughout the world?
Mine was people pleasing.
You've always been a people pleaser?
Yeah, but it was more so like it's not intentionally. It's just like genuine.
Explain more.
Like it comes from the heart. Like everything I do comes from the heart. But recently I've self-reflected, and to see that like people take advantage of it.
Oh. Yeah, because I mean, the way you say that, I'm like, that's an amazing skill. I mean, that's the thing we want to do in life. Take care of people, feel our hearts, follow our hearts.
Kind of makes me happy. though.
Reese's looking at me. She's like, yeah, no. But I don't understand why is that, like, how's that hurt you in the past?
Because like me personally, I would give people my last just to see a smile on their face. But then I'll see a cycle of like, okay, they'll ask me what they still have, but just to have more, like being greedy in a sense.
Like they're going to ask for more and more.
Yeah, like say if, like, not too long ago, like probably like a couple years back, I had this friend, like, I really thought like she was my friend, like I thought she was my sister, so there'll be times where she asks for stuff, and I'm like, alright, like I'll give it to you, like, I'll give it to her without no complaint, no none of that. And then, like, last year around this time, like our friendship started to get wonky, and with me, I feel like friendships is supposed to be like 100, like you put your all in, I put my all in. We don't have to talk every day though, but you feel what I'm trying to say? But it was more so like, I remember she was going somewhere with her friend group. And she was stressing. She was like, oh, my mom didn't give me no money, this and this and that. So I'm like, okay, like me being your friend and me rocking with you since day one, I came out of my way, gave her half my paycheck.
Yeah.
So come to find out, I see, like I'm in, like, we have basically teenagers now, we have a main page and a Finsta. So I'm in her Finsta.
I mean, how good of a friend is this?
We was friends, we was like 6 years in this. But like, I would ignore the red flags that she would do because I still considered her my friend. So she started saying, yeah, what's the word? Let's go to Six Flags. I got money, this and this and that. Come to find out, she has more money than she said she had.
So why has she been playing you?
Right? That's what I said too. So I hit her up. I'm like, hey, like, I feel like you fake played me. Like, you played in my face when it came down to this. Like, you didn't know if that was my last.
Yeah. I always find it interesting the boundaries that some people will break. And then sometimes we don't put boundaries up and we also get broken. Do you mean?
Yeah.
And then sometimes we don't think about our own boundaries and how to please ourselves, which is a hard thing. If we're always pleasing other or people are always dragging on us, we don't take care of our own responsibilities in life.
In my eulogy, I was talking about how like sometimes it's a learning process, but like once you set boundaries, you tend to lose a lot of people, and it's all a learning experience.
Yeah. Well, and I also think there's an art to setting a boundary, right? When you're not good at it, and then you first put it up, you definitely put a wall up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to hear one of my favorite quotes ever?
What's your favorite quote?
It's deep, dude. You ready?
Okay.
Ever call you dude before?
No, but go ahead, Scooter.
You've called me Scooter a lot. There's a pretty famous philosopher who said, my job in life is to make windows where there was once walls, right? And the idea is that we put up walls, we can't see what's going on because the wall's up. So those walls have to be crafted with doors and windows, and there has to be a lock on them so you have control, right? So people can come in and out of your life. And also, so you can see what's going on, right? Because like we can throw walls up and we actually box ourselves in sometimes. And then when we box ourselves in, we kind of lose touch of reality.
100%. I
Yo,
agree on that.
that thing was just Scooter deep.
No, like I understand everything you're saying.
Yeah.
Like everything you said, like it kind of makes more sense.
It does make no sense.
No, more sense.
Oh, more
I
sense.
thought she said
I say a lot of stuff that makes no sense. Reese, what are you thinking about? Like, wow, you just dropped that was some serious stuff, dude. Good courage.
No, but like I don't know. I feel like it's not talked about a lot. Like in our generation now, where it's so quick to say weird, oh that's weird, and like just cut them off.
Yeah.
But I feel like when you're in tune with your thoughts, you tend to like move a certain different type of way, or tend to focus on something that you realize you lack in.
When like we've been talking all year about how like you have to cultivate your thinking.
Mm-hmm.
You also have to figure out how to like. I don't know. I've sorry.
how to like protect your peace.
That too.
And then create
That's
peace,
a
right?
really
Yeah,
big
and it's
deal.
not easy, and our minds are not like they're busy, right? Like think of all that negative thinking you have to deal with every day, right? That's not normal.
I feel like friendship breakups hurt more than like.
Wait till you meet your soulmate.
'Cause, like,
Wait
say-
till you meet your soulmate
No, it
and they
really
leave you.
because if you think about it, because like say you have like a friend that's like your really good friend, like
Bestie.
when you stop talking to them and they like when you was really close to them, like it really do hurt you because it's like okay, I lost a friend, like I have more friends, but that was like my friend and she know everything about me and stuff like that. Like it would.
What do
And
you
then
think?
you have to think like, damn, like. are you
like
gonna
that
be
was once
weird?
my twin, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
like,
now
it
it's
really
not.
be hurting. That.
But why
I
do you
feel like
think?
it hurts.
Why do you think it hurts so much?
Because like it's like losing somebody you really love. Like say it's like I don't want to put it like that, but say it's like your family member, like somebody really close to you,
You
like
gain a bond, and it's like you gain a bond, and you guys say together, "Oh, this bond is unbreakable," but then stupid he comes in and it's just like, "Oh, yeah, well I stopped talking to you because of this reason."
and it be over like little dumb stuff.
I mean, yeah. I mean, most stuff is little dumb stuff in this universe, right? Like a lot of it is. Some
Yeah.
stuff's real.
Majority.
Wait, is that what you're writing about for the project?
No,
What do you? Oh.
I don't know.
What's something that's been inside of you for a long time that might have just been part of your core personality? I think this weird thing is like, I think I'm learning like we're born with a personality. And you have that's you, and you have those challenges, and there's amazing things, and there's things you have to kind of work on. And then there's, sometimes stuff happens in life.
So like you mean like something that I just like something I'm supposed to like let go?
Yeah. I mean, what's plaguing you? Like, what's helping you not elevate your life to your fullest potential?
Like what's stopping me?
Yeah, like, but this is something inside of you, right? It's not like a friend or a family member. Is that tough?
Yeah. Can you give me an example?
Well, I mean, it's funny, this whole podcast started with our first podcast with Farb, who's in the studio with us, and Mina being in the studio with us, and Emily, your DFL teacher, and we all talked about different things, but a couple of us talked about perfection, like...
I feel like that's not real.
Well, like, it isn't, but the thing is like, if you have a high expectations or you really believe that you have to be perfect at all points, that's not real. And then
At all.
instead of having kind of like a grounded view of the situation, you just see what you're not doing, right? And then when you see all that space in between where you are and where you think you should be, you can get a lot of like negative emotions come up. And generally, a lot of humans aren't good with negative emotions.
I feel like something that like stops me from like I guess being better is I'm very like scared of like feedback. Like say I do something and I'm like Like I would not do it just because I feel like, oh, I'm not good enough to do that.
You're
So
gonna
I
be
just
judged.
like that's what I'm saying.
Judgment is
Yeah.
like, me personally, I don't really care about judgment. But then again, it's just like when it's coming from somebody like if it's coming from your family members or like your closest people, you can be like, damn, like you don't
That's what
support
I'm
anything I
saying.
do.
If it really do be affecting me, cause say I like draw something and I really like it and I like show like my dad or something, he be like, oh, that's ugly, don't ever do that again. Like I would feel so.
Like a stomach punch.
Yeah, but if it's like from like a teacher or something like that, like, I wouldn't really care because it's like you just my teacher.
Yeah. No, I feel like because I'm trying to work on one of my, I told you guys before, I'm trying to publish this poetry book. So I have a poetry editor. Man, she gave me some negative feedback, and I literally just want, like, I don't want to write anymore. I want to just stop the project.
That's
Do you
what
ever
I'm
do that?
saying.
Like, you just want to stop?
Yeah,
Yeah. So that's been around since you've been like a little one?
because I always been like scared of judgment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting. Has it gotten better over time or?
No.
No.
like it just leads me to embarrassment,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
that's it.
Okay. Question. Ready?
Yeah.
What advice would you give a person who's experiencing the same thing you are to try to like get over it?
Don't stop being a good person just because your heart got crushed. Like don't. Just because one bad situation happened doesn't mean like, oh, you have to change. And like, yeah, you can stand on your boundaries, but don't. From being hurt, don't turn that into evil. Don't turn that into anger.
Yeah.
Still be the beautiful person that you are.
I like that. I've been thinking a lot lately about what I call opening, closing. Like, you know, when you're like opening your heart up, sometimes you're closing your heart, right? Like, also with life, just like, I think my advice to myself right now is just like, really be open to what life offers and don't, like that woman gave me some tough advice. Like, I need to up my writing game, right? I can't be shutting down, right? I think that's my thing. Careese, this is hard for you because you're in the middle of it, but what advice would you give?
And what advice? Dang, I don't know. Like, I'll probably just tell them to like YOLO, because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
like when you go home, people don't like if you don't know them, their judgment shouldn't really matter because you don't know them. But yeah, like if you get embarrassed easy from judgment, like yeah, just do it either way because you don't know the person. The person don't know you personally. They only gonna see you one time, so it don't matter.
You know what's crazy? I was there talking to my sister about this the other day. She's like, you should do content because, like, your spam, like, everything that you post, you and, like, your brothers do, bro, like, it's entertaining. I'm like, yeah. But, like, behind the scenes, we're really actually, like, living and having fun. It's not just for content. It's more so, like, we record the good moments and the good memories. And I was like, but, you know, there are a lot of ignorant people out there. She was like, yeah, but, like, is it their life or is it yours? And literally, when I wake up every day, what I say to myself is, hey, you might be having a bad day, but just live a little.
Yeah.
And when I live a little, my day goes great. I'm just like, I'm alive, bro. Like, I'm walking. I can breathe. Like, I can do a lot of things that other people may not be able to. So it's just like, it gives me a boost. And like, all right, you're probably having a shitty morning, but you're still alive. Like, just be grateful.
I like that. I think we'll end on that. But let's all say YOLO on 3. 1, 2, 3.
YOLO.
YOLO. I'm Dr. Scott Conti. This has been Farewell, the Eulogy podcast. Say goodbye, girls.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
You've been listening to Farewell, the Eulogy Project podcast, a Spark Studio production.